topic today is arithmetic sequence, and the question reads, the first term of an arithmetic sequence is 2x plus 1 and the common difference is x plus 1. If the product of the first and second terms is 0, find the first three terms of the two possible sequences. The question is 4 marks. Well, we're told that the first term is given as 2x plus 1, and then the common difference d is given as x plus 1. Now, the nth term of an arithmetic sequence is usually given as the first term plus n minus 1 times d, where n is the number of terms, d is the common difference, and a is the first term. T sub n is just the nth term. So we are told that the product of the first term and the second term is 0. So we have the first term a times the second term a plus, so substituting here we have a plus n minus 1, and n is 2 for the second term. So 2 minus 1 is 1. 1 times d is d. This should give us 0. So we're going to substitute these in this equation here. So a is 2x plus 1 times the second bracket we have a plus d, so a is 2x plus 1 plus d, and d is x plus 1. This product should give us 0. Now, simplifying the second bracket, we have 2x plus 1, and then for the second bracket 2x plus x, collecting like terms, that is 3x. Then 1 plus 1, we have 2. This is 0. So at this point, it simply implies that 2x plus 1 is equal to 0, or 3x plus 2 is equal to 0. So if 2x plus 1 is 0, then the value of x should be negative a half. So that is the first value of x. And the second value of x, if the second bracket 3x plus 2 is equal to 0, then x is negative 2 over 3. The question required us to find the first three terms of the two possible sequences. The first sequence will have x equal to negative a half. So remember, these are the first three terms of the sequences. So we have a being the first term, second term is a plus d, that is a plus n minus 1, and n is 2, so 2 minus 1 is 1, 1 times d is d. And then the third term we have a plus 2d, following the same procedure. Now, when x is equal to negative a half, we can do our substitutions in this sequence, and that means for a, which is given as 2x plus 1, a is 2x plus 1, and then the second term we have a plus d, and a plus d is just 3x plus 2, and then for the next term, that is the third term, we have 2x plus 1, that is a, plus twice d, and d we have as x plus 1. This should be, so let me write it here, this should be 2x plus 2x, that is 4x, then 1 plus 2, that is plus 3. For clarity, let's have 2x plus 1 for the first term. Second term is 3x plus 2. Third term is 4x plus 3. Doing our substitutions here, when x is negative a half, the first term should be 0, the second term should be a half, and the third term should be 1. And again, so this is for the first sequence. Now when x is equal to negative 2 over 3, remember that is the next value of x we had obtained, then the sequence will be substituting in this sequence again the values of x. So the first term becomes negative a third, second term becomes 0, and third term becomes a third. And that is the next possible sequence. So remember, the question required us to find the first 3 terms of the 2 possible sequences. So the first sequence is this, and the second sequence is this. And with that, we mark the end of the solution to this problem. Thank you for watching. Bye.